Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to be with you today. You are first, meow meow. Can everyone hear me okay? I'm using a different microphone. I hope so. We'll wait for a confirmation. Hi. Yes, can we hear me? No one has responded. I think there's a delay, though. Yes, no? Someone said sexy. Okay. Can we hear me? Yes, okay. Thank you, meow meow. You are first again. Okay. Okay, good. Thank you. Now we've got an overwhelming amount. I'm using a different microphone. I wanted to test it, see how it went, trying out some new things. So hi, I'm Veronica, and I'm so happy to be with you today. If you were a part of the last live show and your question was cut off, I released a video yesterday of all of the remaining questions that did not get answered. So do watch that. Not right now, of course, because right now we're live. But watch it if you haven't already. And I'll be answering questions today. If for some reason I get asked one too many, last time it was a lot of super chat questions and just ran out of time. So if that happens again, I will either release a video or a podcast with the remaining questions like I did yesterday. So just letting you know. Okay, so who am I? I'm your helper. I don't know how else to put it. I'm here to help make your life better. And I'm here to help you learn how to consciously manifest things in your life, in your world, how to be a better deliberate creator, because we're always creating. So I'm going to help you try to put your mind to it to get the things you actually want. Okay, and I'm going to start taking questions in a moment, but I do want to say I am giving away one free copy of my communication self-study course. You can find out the details on that below. It is released through Teachable, so you can go to VeronicaIsles.teachable.com and learn about it. If you would like to win the one free copy, I'll be giving it away sometime in the next 3 days. Just send me an email, VeronicaIsles@gmail.com. Tell me why you think you deserve to win it. I also will be giving away some $50 coupons, discount codes. So if you don't win the jackpot prize, you could potentially win a coupon. So details on that below, as well as a link as to where to learn more about it. It's an amazing self-study course, how to attract constant communication and being made a priority by your specific person. I mean, what is better than that? It's very comprehensive. It has videos, meditations, and these videos are never before seen. You can only see them there. So they're pretty exclusive. There's an hour worth of meditations. There are fun quizzes. It's going to teach you all about how to get all of those emails, those text messages, those social media shout outs, all the things you've been wanting from your specific person. Nobody else but your specific person. Can't talk this morning. It might be a different time where you're located. Okay. So let's get right to it. Start answering some questions. Okay. Well, who wants to be first? I guess everybody does. I'm going to scroll up. See what it lands on. This is from Iman Khan. I finally got rid of a third party. How do I manifest my specific person? Well, I think this is a really good example of why you should not focus on manifesting away the third party. Because look at in this instance, the third party is gone, but they're still not together. So that's why I always say to go straight to the goal. I mean, the goal is being with this person. So if you're with this person, then by default, the third party will have to go away. If there is a third party, I would go straight to, I would just cut through it all, don't go through a middleman, just go to the source. The source is you and them together. It's great that the third party is gone, but you want to actually be with them. So for anyone who has a third party situation, just imagine you and your person together. And for this person who asked the question, Iman Khan, hope I got the pronunciation right. I do want to say that I would just see it as inevitable that you and your specific person are going to be together. Now, since there was a third party before, don't start getting all worried that there's going to be another third party. Instead, feel that you are the clear choice. Imagine yourself in simple scenarios with this person, holding hands, kissing, cuddling, going out on dates, being introduced to people in their life. Whatever the key moments are that you want to experience with this person, imagine it, live it, daydream on it. When this person comes to mind, that's what you're going to think about. And then you're not going to think about it anymore. You're not going to force yourself to think about this person. You're not going to wonder, how on earth is it going to happen? Fear an additional third party, fear competition. No, we're not going to fear. We're just going to be strong. And the way that you cultivate strength is by knowingness in yourself, self-love, self-worth, self-confidence, knowing why you are amazing. So do a lot of focus upon yourself. Okay, I'm going to answer Meow Meow's question. My specific person has said to me he thinks I need a little bit more time to heal some wounds before we come together. What should I be affirming to fix this situation? I would not focus on, well, of course, you do want to heal wounds. But you don't want to focus on this idea of some sort of prerequisite before you can be together. So I would just feel like your specific person has changed their mind in a sense. They don't need you to do anything. There is nothing required of you before you can actually be together. So I would not repeat in your mind, oh, my specific person said, I've got to do this before we can be together. And then feel the strange urgency to have to do it as if, you're required to have to do something in order to be loved. No, you can be loved right now, right here, right now. No requirements. Like I said, of course you want to heal these old wounds, whatever it is, that is for you. I would work on healing that, but not as a means to be with your specific person, more so just to have more peace within yourself. So I would focus on doing that for you. Nothing standing in the way between you and being with your specific person. So again, imagine all of those scenes of what it is to be together. And I would even imagine your specific person changing their mind, saying, I'm ready to be with you right now. Or, just already seeing yourself together. So there isn't anything that you have to do. There isn't anything that is required of you. You are fine now because there are plenty of people with wounds that are loved. I mean, I have wounds from the past. I feel like everybody has some sort of wound from the past. I think that's pretty common. Obviously work on those things, but you deserve to be loved right now. That's my opinion. Okay, we've got a hi from London. My partner said he needed space 9 weeks ago. I was always first to contact him, and I didn't contact him at all. He removed me. Oh, I'm losing the question. He removed me off SC. Don't know what SC is. So I texted him, and he replied with a laughing emoji. Okay. Well, it sounds like he's having issues right now. I would give him the space. And I would give him the space to resolve whatever these issues are. I would not check to see if you're on SC. I don't know what SC is, unfortunately. I wish I knew what that was. What is that? SC? I don't know, actually. So I really don't know. I wish I knew. It's some sort of lingo that I'm just not in touch with. I try to keep up with it, but I don't know that one. Okay, so I would definitely not contact him first. So he needed space, but you're important too. Like, you're valuable. You want him to be worried that somebody else is going to come and take you away. Like, okay, he needs some space. We'll give it to him. You are always the first one to contact him. So let's just stop that. If he wants to be with you, he's going to fight for you, and you're going to believe that he's actually going to do that. He's not going to send you laughing emojis because that's just not very nice. I would not let your mind go wild and go down these rabbit holes that he's doing these awful things and wanting you out of his life or misunderstanding the reason why you didn't contact him. I mean, you didn't contact him because he said he needed space. It sounds like you did the right thing. Try to not hold the belief in your mind that this is going to be messed up or this is going to be misunderstood or that he's going to do something and it's going to backfire. So we are going to focus on the idea of this relationship harmoniously being together in London. That's exciting. So you are going to imagine wherever you want to live with him in London. I don't know, maybe you want to ideally live someplace else, but that sounds pretty exciting to me to be with your specific person in London. So let me just enjoy that for a moment. You're going to imagine him adding you back to SC. You're not going to text him. You're going to imagine him texting you, apologizing, feeling so stupid for sending that laughing emoji, because it sounds pretty stupid to me. And you're going to imagine him making things up to you. Maybe someone told me what SC meant. I don't know. Maybe not. Okay, but you are going to imagine it in full force. Him apologizing, him saying, I don't know why I needed space. That was really dumb of me. And then you're just going to go about your life, building yourself up. You can even imagine, being desired by other people. You don't have to choose these other people. Just sort of this idea, Snapchat, obviously. Oh, man. Yeah, that one was really silly. Sorry. I don't have Snapchat. Why didn't I figure that out? Aw. That was so obvious. My bad. Okay. You're not going to imagine him. You're not going to imagine him being mad at you or misunderstanding or sending these laughing emojis. We're done with all of that. Okay. Hi from Trinidad. I would like to go to Trinidad. Super chat, please. Oh, there was a super chat. Someone asked for a money meditation. I can't do a money meditation during the show. So, I actually think I do already have a money meditation. Why do I think I already have one? I know I already have some money videos. I've got quite a few of them, actually. They just really don't get watched nearly as much as my other videos. But I really do have a lot of them. Whoever this is that just emailed me, I'm sure I'll make a money meditation at some point. But you definitely don't want to be desperate for a money meditation, because if you're desperate for the meditation, then that shows a desperation for the money. So we want to get into a good feeling that the money is yours. I will say, if you're trying to attract money, because like I said, I can't really do a meditation during this video because that's not really how the show works. But I would focus on money being your best friend, money being something that wants to come to you. So, and I would also imagine spending the money. Like, if you want money, you don't just want to hold it in your hand and flip through it. It's just paper. What is it really going to do for you? It's not going to do anything for you. It's paper. So you want to imagine actually what you want this money for. So what am I trying to buy? Am I trying to go places? Am I trying to buy a better home? Am I trying to pay my bills, pay off my student loans? I still have student loans. Those things, they just don't like to go away very fast because that interest just multiplies. Even the government ones, it just keeps multiplying and multiplying and multiplying. And even if you pay them, it's you just keep paying them forever. I will eventually manifest my student loans paid, but I got so many degrees that the number is quite high. It's still quite high still, but it will manifest it. In any case, you're going to imagine spending the money. Then you're not going to imagine where the money comes from, because it can come from anywhere. There's so many different ways you could receive money. You could find it. It could be given to you. Someone could pay off old debts. You could get a pay raise in your job. You could get a new job. You could get money from so many different ways. You could just get an inspiration of some new way to make money. Sometimes those beautiful inspirations just pop into your mind. And they pop into your mind at these clear, relaxed moments. So if you're trying to manifest anything, especially money, with money, I feel like sometimes there's more of a desperation than with a specific person, Because in terms of money, sometimes it's like where you live might be taken away, your car, like actual things you need to function. A specific person is like a love relationship. So sure, your heart is really tied into it, but it's not as like having to do with the logistics of you just functioning as much as money. So I feel like the tendency to be desperate around money is a lot more, you're a lot more vulnerable to it than with a specific person. But again, in terms of money, like it can be resolved. I was in this terrible situation where I was stranded in Las Vegas. I can link this video below if you haven't seen it. I was stranded in Las Vegas. My cats were stuck in my house in Florida. My job was gone. I had no way to get back. My house was under foreclosure. I was about to lose all of my belongings and all of my cats. And I manifested a way out. And I was in an abusive relationship at the time. So I had like all of these things working against me. But I was able to manifest a way, safe place back to Chicago. My grandmother took me in, got me away from the guy. And then I was able to manifest a job out of the blue. They hired me because my uncle knew somebody. And I started making money like the next day, and I made like $12,000 in a few weeks, enough to go back to get my cats, all my stuff, and start a new life in Chicago. I was always from Chicago, but I wound up in other places, and then I wound up back here, and I've been here ever since. Okay, so I will link actually that video, but it's manifesting under a deadline, manifesting under harsh conditions where you need money fast. But again, whoever this person is that wants the money video, send me an email and I will send you a link to all of the money videos. Even if you're not this person, you just want the money video links. Email me, VeronicaIsles@gmail.com. Okay, so for people who are watching a replay of this, if you want to be a part of the next live show, well, subscribe, hit the bell icon. That's the way to do it. And you will be a part of the next live show. You can ask questions. I also announced it on my Instagram. And I'm giving away a copy of my communications course, how to attract all those emails, those calls, those text messages. I also want to say in terms of coaching, I've got a few limited spots for my calls and text chats right now. I've a few spots left at the end of June. After that, the next open spot is July 9th. So there's a little bit of a gap because I am going to be filming videos out west for about 10 days. So I will not be available for phone calls and text chats during that time, but Team Veronica is. And Padme has just come here. Let's see if she's going to come on me. I think she is. Oh, Padme wanted to say hello. Oh, she gets so stiff. She gets camera shy. She gets so stiff in front of the camera. I don't know why. She's actually kind of relaxed today. Oh, I see my beauty. Say hi. Hi. Oh. Patty cat. Okay, she's going to sit on my lap. Okay. My SP went on a date, and now he didn't text me for 2 days. I want to attract another date. Of course you can. Imagine where you're going to go on that date. Whenever you have a date with someone, just feel it inevitable that they are going to want to date you constantly. Not only that, but they're going to want all the same things that you want. They were just as attracted to you as you were to them. You know, why is it that we go on a date with someone and then we worry whether or not they're going to be turned off or whether or not they're never going to want to see us again? No, let's imagine they enjoyed the date even more than we did. So it's not like we want it more, but they want us more. Let's flip it around. I know a lot of times people don't have high self-confidence, so they have a hard time seeing themselves in this way. But raise your value. Try to flip the switch, flip it around. People, you know, there's some people that walk in a room and they just figure they can attract anyone they want. And they'll just leave with any person there, even if that person is with a date. Think about it. There's some people that are so cocky, so full of self-confidence. You might have even known a person like this, either male or female, where they just believe that they are everything and they can have any person. Who cares? Done deal. They have such a high value and high opinion of themselves. I'm not saying to act conceited. I'm just saying to to embody a little bit more of that truth that, like, I'm going to get it done. Those people don't figure the hows, they don't take into consideration the logics. They don't worry. They just imagine the end result. Boom, that's mine. They see something, boom, that's mine. I mean, people do this in business too. People do this in all different areas of life. People do this that have had, severe health problems, where they're told, they're never going to get better. They have an incurable disease and they beat it, they fight it. So, I mean, this is done in all different areas of life, even people that don't know about the law of attraction. It's just something we instinctually gravitate to. So start embodying more of that. Okay, let's respond to I can't speak. Konark Anand. I don't want to lose the question. Oh, they posted it again. How nice. Happy day. Okay. Hi, Veronica. I'm trying to attract my specific person for the past 6 months, but there's no sign of hope. There's not going to be a sign. You don't get you just don't get that. There usually isn't any sign of hope. Okay, let's keep reading. In the process, I sometimes lost hope and tried calling her, but there's no response. Of course, there's no response. Okay. I'm going to tell you exactly how to make this work. Whether or not you do it, I don't know. But maybe it'll help you or help someone else, or maybe it'll click at some point in the future. Okay. So whenever you're trying to manifest something, whether or not it's your specific person or anything else, it's usually an area of your life where there is total and complete lack. For example, in this particular person's situation, they want to attract their specific person. There's no hope. Total and complete lack. Just lack. That's why you want something. You want something because you don't have it, because you're seeing the complete opposite. So you want it really badly because there's no sign that, you have it. There's no sign that it's coming. There's no sign or hope, there's nothing. It's just a void. That's why you want it. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to get determined and you say, I belong with this person. I belong with my specific person. We are meant to be together. Then you do things to cultivate that feeling. You imagine yourself with this person. You imagine this person telling you that you're the only person for them. You don't imagine the logistics of how that exactly comes to be or how they change their mind. Instead, you just imagine being with this person. Some people call it the end result. I don't really call it that because, again, it's not really the end. It's just a symbol of what it would look like if you were together. So you were together, okay. But the problem is this person is feeling too much of the lack, and that is why they're getting desperate and calling this person. And the reason why she's not responding is because you're coming from a place of lack and desperation. You need to settle upon this idea that we're meant to be together. She's going to realize this. She is, she's going to feel the same things that I do. She already feels the same things that I do. And you exist in that, and you become that for you without any sign in the outer. We don't need any signs in the outer. We become it because you're determined this is who you want to be. You want to be this person's specific person. That is who you identify with. You settle upon that fact, and you settle upon it so naturally and so much as truth that it doesn't consume you. You're not fixated on it. You just feel it as absolute fact. Like, for example, your birthday. Like, that. You know how old you are right now in that moment. It's not something you keep reminding yourself of. It's just something you are. It's something that's part of you. So you want to make it as simplistic as that. So you are with this person. They are a part of you. You are a part of them. You can't argue that. You can't take that away. It just is. The problem that you're having is that you're basing your ability to feel that on whether or not she's showing any inclination of this. And she's not going to, because again, when you're trying to manifest something especially big, this sounds big, you're not going to see, you're not going to see any sign that it's possible. You're trying to create something out of nothing. And that is the most beautiful thing in the world, because when you get that something, you'll realize you created it from nothing. And it'll feel like the greatest sensation ever. And we live for those moments. So what you need to do is settle upon this. You are this person. You are this person's specific person. just because that's who you are. You are the romantic partner. You are the one who is loved, adored. You are the one who is cherished, who is worshiped in a good way, not in a bad way, not in a fixated way. And you don't call her. You just don't. You just live your own life. And the problem is that some people mistake that as moving on. Like I'm trying to trick you to move on. No, that's receiving. It's moving towards your desire because you need to be that. And then the world will conform to that idea. But you need to be that for you, not because the world shows you that you can have it, because it's not going to, because it's like in lag mode. It will conform to that once you honestly become that, because that is who you want to be. And this is the manifesting formula for manifesting anything. Again, you're going to have lack. If you're trying to manifest money, it means you don't have any money. It means you have no sign of money coming. It means probably you have a lot of debts or, debtors calling you. Your car might be repossessed. Like you're in bad shape. And when you decide, I'm now the abundant person, in money and love and relationships and job and career and my body and everything. You just decide, this is who I am. I know it as much as I know my own name. I just settle upon it. I'm not fixated on it. I just know it because this is who I am. This is who I'm going to be. And then the world just starts opening up doors for you, windows. Maybe you bump into this person. Maybe this person starts being reminded of you or starts getting signs of you. Who knows? But you don't worry about that part. You don't worry about the logistic part. You just become it for you. Okay. This is from another Veronica, Maria Veronica. I'm going to answer this one. I think that's what MA period means. I think that's Maria, but I could be wrong. Hello. Let's go back to it. It's going away. Can I manifest to be able to walk normally again after an injury? I do have experience manifesting health after an injury. I was burned. I don't know why I just laughed after that. It was actually really serious. So don't mistake my little giggle afterwards as if it was somehow funny, because it wasn't. My whole face was burned from an oven accident in my apartment. The first apartment I manifested, actually. It actually led me to a better apartment, so it did have a silver lining, but my entire face was burned. So much so that, all the skin was burned off of my lips, my eyebrows were gone, my eyelashes were gone, and I looked pretty gruesome. As you can see, I have no scars. And here's what I did. I imagined myself before the explosion, before the injury. I got pictures out of what I looked like beforehand, and I identified with that part of me. I tried to identify with what it would be like to be free of these things, because the doctors didn't know. They had very poor advice for me. They were just like, here's some cream. They gave me like silver cream or something like that, which actually made me look more gruesome. And they were like, maybe you'll have scars, maybe you won't. We don't know. That was basically what they said. And I was like, oh, well, thanks. And that made me feel even worse. But I wound up with no scars, not a single one, not a single one. And it was all over my cheeks. I have pictures of it. I have a video on that as well. You can see the actual pictures. I took them for insurance purposes because I tried to obviously sue the apartment building because I wasn't happy, but it led to a better apartment. But I manifested perfect skin. And I just identified with the person I was before. So I would identify with who you were before, how you used to walk. In your mind, before you go to sleep, I would imagine walking the way you used to and let that be a part of you. People have manifested crazy medical miracles. So I don't know how severe your situation is, but I know that plenty of people have done it. So why not you? Plenty of people have never even heard about the law of attraction. Okay, let's answer this super chat question. Then this probably will be the last question of the day. How to turn friends with benefits, not wanting a relationship since the beginning, who truly likes me, and adores me, into a committed relationship. Well, if they truly like you and adore you, then the next natural step will have to be commitment. I would just have a smile on your face. When you're around this person, don't imagine, oh, I got to convince them. I got to convince them to make this relationship committed, as if they want something completely different. I mean, it sounds like they even told you they wanted something completely different. They can change their mind because you are that fabulous. Maybe that's what they wanted in the beginning, but now they have realized that they can't let another person be with you, that you're too special. I would not feel defeated around them. I would enjoy your time around this person. Don't bring up the subject of commitment all the time or ambush them. Let them bring it up. Like, have it be this person's idea. When you think about them in your mind, imagine them wanting to give you the same exact thing that you want. So imagine yourself intertwined with this person instead of on these opposing forces. So you're no longer like that, you're together like that. You're one. You're one unit that wants the same thing. This person wants to give you the same exact things that you want. In fact, this person wants these things for them. They have decided, they have had a lightning bolt moment where they suddenly want a commitment. People do this. People change. There's plenty of people that have said, I will never get married. I would never want to settle down. I want to be the forever bachelor. And then they settle down and have children. So people do it all the time. They change. Try to not think of what your specific person, try not to think of what they said in the beginning as written in stone, as if it is forever in stone. They will never change their mind. It will never happen. So try to not get a sense of despair or sadness around this person. Instead, feel it free-flowing, very easy. Of course, they're going to want to be with me. So it's not something you stress out about anymore. You just feel it. They adore me. They love me. They're totally into me. So you just let your best self shine, and you just imagine you already feel committed. You don't need that label. And the second you stop needing it is probably when this person just freely gives it to you. But I wouldn't bring up this topic. I wouldn't ambush them and talk about it. Like, I've never had that work. Like, anything I want, if I keep nagging my boyfriend to do it, like, he's just not gonna. He'll just keep retaliating. Like, he just won't. I mean, honestly, the only thing that I really want him to do right now is keep the pillows on the bed fluffy. So that's my issue right now. I already have them. I want the pillows on the bed nice and fluffy when I walk in the room. Sounds silly, but see, you never stop wanting things within a relationship. They just start to change. So you already have the person, they call you all the time, but then you start wanting this little thing done. And it's interesting because, it's all a matter of perspective. Like, somebody might look at me and say, I wouldn't care if the pillows were fluffy or not, but I want that. That's what I want. And I don't currently have it, but he's showing like signs of improvement. So, okay. How to draw a person to you. Honestly, any of my videos can help with that. Even the advice that I gave earlier can help with that. Okay. Let's wrap up. Look forward to many new videos soon, and don't forget to watch the video from the leftover questions from last time. And I'm Veronica, and I hope that this made you happy and you had fun, and somebody's going to win the free course. So maybe it could be you. How to manifest my ex returning monies that he borrowed from me with doing no contact. I would just imagine yourself with the money. Okay, I gotta stop reading the questions. Thank you, and have a nice day, and I will be back soon.